Hey, what's up, guys? Super Anime Store Super Chat here with your host Justin and your other host
Carlos.
Today we have Coffee Shop Charisma and Cosmic Kiki. You guys want to introduce your names too?
Hi, my name is Tiffany, also known as Coffee Shop Charisma.
I'm Enrique, and I'm Cosmic_Kiki on Instagram.
All right, and we did a little bit of some sneaky homework on you guys last night.
Nice.
I saw a lot of cosplays, a lot of cool stuff, art that you guys both do. You have a lot of stuff in your bio,
Yeah.
which is actress, cosplayer, artist, filmmaker. What else was it?
Pin maker, prop
Right,
maker,
pin maker, prop maker.
a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
And then artist and cosplay.
artist and cosplay. Yeah.
All right, what do those mean to you guys? And you guys can go like back and forth.
Well, for me, I have a lot. I studied film in college, and so I did a lot of acting and stuff.
Okay.
So, and I've been modeling since I was young, so like just doing like basic stuff. So,
Oh, that's pretty
and
cool.
getting into cosplay, like you get to model too. You get to do like a little bit of
It's a
everything.
model for yourself.
For
Yeah.
other people, you know, it's fun. And when you go to cons and stuff, so. I recently, this year, I started getting into prop making. I've always been making props, but then this year I started my own business doing props. So it's called Wandering Prop Guild. And
Okay.
so people can get like custom made swords, they can get like staffs made, things for like the Renaissance Fair, convention. I started doing that. So then like a little bit of everything, because like that involves a lot of art, designing, putting the things together, painting them, sanding them, you know.
Oh, so I see. So all of that is the
Yeah.
culmination
It's like a
of
nice
your
umbrella,
craft.
yeah.
Okay,
So
I
pretty much
see.
it takes a lot of time to like do everything.
Yes, a lot and lots of time.
And then you, Enrique, with the.
I was always starting off as like an artistic person. At first, I was doing a lot more of the art that you see on my Instagram.
Okay.
And then I slowly started to get into cosplay because I really feel like I like to be the character when I'm actually in cosplay. It's very fun. And then plus, like I study architecture for schooling, and it can get bland sometimes just looking at buildings. So I'm like, I want to just draw, anime characters.
Yeah.
Or I want to cosplay as them.
Yeah, if you have the
Resident
skill,
Evil
why
Yeah,
stuff.
not?
I saw your drawings on your Instagram last night. I was like wondering, do you have a whole drawing like that?
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. I was never that good like before, so I just did it a lot more now. And we kind of wanted to like try to do a table at one
Yeah,
of
at
the cons and
cons.
try to sell like the pins and then the art that I do,
Do
at
it.
the same time.
I
Yeah,
respect that.
Definitely.
and then
do
in
it too.
cosplay would be kind
Yeah.
of cool.
So then we can sell like we can dress up as the people that we're selling things of.
Exactly.
You know, so it'll be pretty cool.
Two different anime.
I think it's
video
cool
games.
when vendors dress up as
And
cosplayers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very engaging to the audience.
It is, and it opened like you start talking with them about like, oh my god, I love your costume. Like, how'd you make it? And then like they're just as creative as you.
Exactly.
You know, and then they start
yeah.
putting all this stuff out, and like it makes the experience a lot nicer.
And more pleasant for everyone
Yeah.
there.
Exactly. Yeah,
So I saw that you both have a nice following. One's obviously more bigger than the other. Right, 4,000, like over 4,000, over 700. How did you get to that, and then where do you want to see it go from there on out?
I started cosplaying like when I was 12 years old. So then I didn't really start. I'm 24 now, so I've been doing it for a while.
Okay.
So I started posting on Instagram like when I was a teenager because Instagram wasn't really a thing way back then.
I did at
Yeah.
the bottom. I did
Yeah.
see the 2014 post.
Yeah, super long ago. And then when TikTok opened up, like people were telling me to do TikTok. So on TikTok, I have 25K, I think. So on TikTok, certain videos like went viral. Like we did a Jujutsu Kaisen one. It was really funny. And
That was very funny.
And then that one went viral for like no reason. It had no captions. It had no like nothing, no title.
I think
no
anything
tags.
Jujutsu Kaisen can kind of
Yeah.
blow
It was-
up if you do it right.
It was
yeah.
very funny. Yeah. So it just kind of like it started like just growing at that point. I obviously want to do more. Like I want to be able to go to more events as a guest. Like we're going now to Florida Anime Expo, which is a new con that they're opening up. We just came from CosFest, which was at the Extreme Action Park. That was really fun.
Oh, the one on commercial.
Yes.
Yes.
So then they did like a whole event with cosplayers, and so it was really nice. And we got to see all the attractions and like have access to everything. So
So it was an event just for cosplayers. It's
Yeah.
the first I'm hearing of it.
We were
Yeah.
just like promoting it,
Yeah,
pretty much. Like
promoting
you
the
just walk
event.
around and people see that. I was like, oh, I want to come here like next time.
Yes.
Oh,
Like
and,
that.
cool.
and they did like a photo op with us. Like they
Yeah, it was a
opened
photo
up
op, yeah.
all the escape rooms, and so we had to like do like they did photo shoots of us like in the rooms and everything. It was so it was
People
That's
very
come
cool.
and see
smart.
us. Yeah.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, it was super nice. They treated us very well. So doing that, it's like it made me like, oh my god, like I want to do this more. Like I want to be able to go to more events. I've never been to a con outside of Florida. It's definitely on our bucket list.
Yeah.
We want to go to like ones in California or like ones in Texas. We heard are really good.
I would, Georgia, I've been to MomoCon. MomoCon is pretty sick.
I've heard
yeah,
about that
MomoCon
one.
is pretty sick. It's got like three levels.
3 floors.
Yeah.
I remember the last time I went to Florida SuperCon was back in 2013. That convention center had 3 floors. And
The Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, the one I told you.
Yeah.
Yes,
They used to be located at
They only did that, I think, 1 or 2 times.
Puerto
Yeah, because they
Rico.
were renovating it, I think,
Yeah.
the Miami Beach Convention Center. But that was so nice, though, the
That one
3
was
floors.
nice,
like you have all the stuff on the action of the first floor. The second floor you have cosplayers. Third floor you have pretty much all the people who do illustrations and stuff.
Yes.
I was split evenly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
That way everyone can get their own floor and have fun.
I think what's blowing up for like us in the like weeb otaku community is Otaku Fest. I feel like it's
Yes.
getting
Oh
really
my God,
good.
I love
Yeah.
Otaku Fest.
So
very
with
great.
your following as well, do you want to blow it up with your art or your cosplay?
I really didn't have the intention of trying to like blow up as big as other cosplayers and stuff. I'm really doing this for like fun, just as a hobby.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, like my personal account was my personal account, just me taking photos in high school or whatever. And then I kind of just deleted all that because I was like, I just really want to promote the art. And then my cosplays was like just a big thing. I still have like TikTok, so I do TikToks with them. It's very fun.
His blow up too. His Resident Evil
mine's
ones.
blow up for some reason
Yeah.
too. Like that's how TikTok works. You just post a bunch of them and then random ones just blow up.
Right.
But yeah, I only just decided to get like a little bit of a following, and then I'm like, most of these are just friends and families that know that I cosplay, and then I want to just kind of gather friends around in the cosplay community. So it doesn't really matter if I blow up or not, but it is very cool that everybody wants to follow me and I follow them back. So it's like a friendly little community.
Yeah, I see you both do the follow back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I struggle with. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't worry, I do the same thing when I go on. I'm a streamer, so it's like I know how
nice.
that feels.
I definitely want to try it out. That's like one thing that I've been dying to do because I see a lot of cosplayers do it.
You definitely would
Twitch streaming is
always have to do it in cosplay.
Yeah,
I
pretty
feel
much.
like if you start in cosplay, you have to like continue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
wanna
saying they
see
should
the
do
cosplay.
voice acting in it too as well, like
Oh, I
Twitch
love voice acting. Yeah,
and
that'd be
streaming.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty sick. I mean, they do like the Hollow Live stuff. The,
Yeah, you-
the
Oh, I've seen that,
VTubers,
yeah.
yeah.
Those look so nice.
You see a lot of VTubers on Twitch a lot of times.
I guess people who don't make themselves public, that's really cool because like you still have that privacy, and you're able to like still be yourself without worrying about people seeing you, and like you can go to the store like nobody will notice you. So people like that comfort.
It's like being in your own movie.
Exactly right.
I mean, if you put on like a whole suit of armor for your
Right,
cosplay, then no one will know you.
know.
Exactly.
And Twitch would be like a really good support system for that. But what do you guys do now to support both your crafts?
So I have the prop shop now.
Right, so you still
Yeah.
have the prop shop.
So then I do like commissions, so people are able to like message me if they want something special. Aside from that, I have a pin business as well, so that I just make like anime pins. So it could be like things that are custom made, things inspired by anime, things just from
It's
anime.
really cool. It's really cool to see when like artists can like take what they're doing and like actually fund their life off of it. It's really neat. It's a really cool process. I always get a kick out of seeing that. I was doing graphic design. I recently switched over to business, but I know the whole art world. I know how tough it is
Yeah.
too. So
It's a lot of work.
yeah,
It is.
especially when you do set up like a booth or like if you are selling art, people are always gonna be like, I don't have the money, and that's them being like,
They don't wanna buy it.
yeah.
So pretty much all 4 of us are from the art community.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, all of
I'm a
us.
musician. We're all artists here.
Right? High five, everybody, all around.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat, so we know how it is. I mean, but I like art because it's so rewarding. Like, even when you go to a con, even if people don't buy anything, like, you're just talking with them and making that connection. I like that.
It is cool, yeah. I think one of my favorite things I have now, like a stack this big. I love collecting business cards because I can reach out to them later on and get like something
Same.
done, something.
Because you may not want it now, you want it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like and then get it like custom made too, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The commissions and stuff is nice because, like, he does commissions for, like, art. So, like, people will, like, message him to get, like, it's the glass panels, right?
Yeah, so like I do the glass paintings that they usually see on TikTok and stuff.
I love those.
Yeah.
I see those all over Depop.
Mhm.
I love those
Oh,
glass
okay.
I do
panels,
more of
yeah.
like I guess it's like a private commission. Like I'm not like really throwing it out there, but like friends that want commissions done, I'll do it for them.
Have you guys tried out things like Etsy?
I have an
She
Etsy
has
store.
an Etsy
You have an Etsy store?
I have an
Okay, so
Etsy.
your store is on.
Yeah, my store's on Etsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Haven't done that yet,
You should
but
also
I
try
should
Etsy.
hop on that.
Yeah.
Etsy is a good, like, marketplace. So, I mean, it gets a lot of attention. So, until we get, like, the table at the con, like, most of my sales have just been through Etsy.
Right.
And then Instagram, if people, like, see the pictures on there, so they'll just, like, check everything out and then message me if they want something or something custom, and then.
Do you use the Instagram shop to make money?
No.
No.
I haven't used it yet. I just use DMs. Like people will tell me what they want, and then like we'll talk from there.
I think it's like if you have like an inventory set up like we do, I think it's easier to use the Instagram like that. So maybe if you use like Shopify or something.
So
I've
you use
heard about
both,
that one.
I guess, an actual website and the Instagram store. Is it the same?
Right, because it goes into your inventory like that basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to give that a try.
Or like creating your own online store like we have. It's crazy.
Right, so when people buy off the Instagram, it just goes straight through our system, and like if it's pick up in store, they pick it up or we ship it out.
Because I've bought some stuff from Super Anime Store like on the Instagram, and it was really easy. Do they charge you for it to do it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Maybe there's like a small like change.
Maybe.
No, there's probably like a little tax.
Like a little fee, I guess, to use
Yeah, for
Instagram.
using the thing.
But maybe I don't
But
know.
it's very convenient though. You're right.
Yeah.
It
Like
depends on the system.
that too.
Maybe I mean, because Alan knows everything about that. You know, that's all his stuff.
That's
Yeah,
all the business selling stuff. That's all him.
We sell stuff and do the YouTube. That's it. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to promote it both on Instagram as an advertisement,
Yeah.
and I think we both do it on TikTok too.
Yeah, on
you
TikTok.
put your prints on there, I put my art
Yeah.
on there.
Oh,
So
TikTok's a good way to advertise.
yeah, it's pretty good for advertisement, and then you just throw it on Instagram. It's the same thing. But
Mm-hmm.
the shop like link to it is you see it there and you want to buy it instant. Like,
Yeah,
on
it's
Instagram
done.
right
You
there.
don't have to
Yeah.
do anything fancy. It's
Especially if
really
like PayPal, Google set up. You just
Oh,
click
right.
it automatically and it's
That's
done.
it.
You don't even have to enter anything. It's just click, click, click.
That's the magic of the phones now too. Everything's just connected. It's literally just 2 clicks and
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah, on my phone right now, I just touch the back of it and it scans my fingerprint and unlocks. I mean,
I
you
had
know,
a
like
phone that
that's.
did that. Was it one of the Android, right?
Yeah.
I had it, and it was just 2 seconds, and I was like, man, that's awesome.
People don't know how cool technology is.
It
It's also scary, you know, because some of it takes out some human parts of it. Like, I went to Walmart just to go get something, and like I just see more and more of the self checkout,
Yeah.
and it's just like, what is going on?
I don't know. It might be more of a workout. You're
More of a
actually
workout?
scanning it. yourself.
Yeah. Oh, you think it's
More
good? You think
workout.
it's good?
Getting
it's
the
pretty much training. If
getting
you
the
want to be a
gains in.
cashier,
You
you
know,
know how to do it.
You're getting the gains in while you're just
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
shopping for stuff that you need.
Pre-workout.
Right.
It's a pre-workout.
At Walmart.
Everybody, let's still check out.
So you guys have a lot of cosplays. And Tiffany, you have like over 50. And
Yes.
Enrique, I don't know if I counted wrong or right, but I want to say over 20.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
We'll go with that. You don't even know.
I don't know how many I have either.
Yeah.
How is it, how do you keep up that momentum? Like creating all the cosplays, keeping track of all the pieces, like...
It's hard.
question.
It's hard. I never know where to keep them. I have a shed that I had to buy because nothing would fit in my room. If you look at my room, I'm a big figure collector and manga collector. So the costumes don't even fit anymore.
Oh,
So
wow,
we have
okay.
lost, and we share costumes sometimes. And we have
Thanks, we're the same size.
yeah, so we have lost wig. The Tanjiro wig that he's wearing, we lost the original one.
We lost the original one.
Yeah, we
This
don't
was
even know
given by
where-
a friend.
a friend.
Oh,
for free. Yeah, she's a
don't
really good
a wig stylist.
commissioner.
We wouldn't even know where that wig is. Like things get lost sometimes, so it is hard like keeping up with it. But like I have a shed, and I try for the most part to like separate it based on what show it is. So like for Demon Slayer, I have the majority of the Hashiras, so I try and like separate it. For Jujutsu Kaisen, I have like all of them together. I try.
All of them in one thing. Okay.
Yeah, I try, but it is hard though because I have like there's stuff that I bought I haven't even worn yet. But every con, well, at least we try and do at least like a new group or like something that involves other people because we like to collaborate with other cosplayers.
Yeah.
So sometimes
get it
that'll
out there.
yeah that adds on so many costumes.
Wow.
Like he's introduced
This is-
me to stuff that I've never, you know.
Yeah, like I got them to do just a whole Resident Evil 8 group,
Yeah.
which I think only 2 of us in the group have played, me
yeah,
and Galia.
I never played it.
But we got a whole Resident Evil group, and it was very popular. I think
It was
our
everybody.
picture blew up on Instagram and stuff.
Everybody was like upset. We met the voice actor too.
Oh,
from,
that's
from the
pretty
game.
solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she signed our like Angie doll and everything,
Yeah.
so it was pretty cool.
So we keep up with it to an extent, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably a little bit more OCD with it because I have like in my actual closet, the back of it is just cosplays and packs,
Yeah.
and then there's boxes of it. But again, I don't have like over 50 like her.
Yeah.
So I absolutely have it like more organized a little bit. But every time we go to a con, I'm always writing down a list of what I need to bring just in case.
Smart.
And I'd be telling them as well, write lists down so that you don't forget
Right.
anything.
So pretty much you have a to-do list.
Yeah, to-do list before the day and even before like the night if I have to shave or something for like 10.
Who's the handler in the group? Because I know all.
Kinda
I
go-
know.
Yeah,
It's
I
in
think it's like
between.
everybody.
Yeah,
like
it's like in
everybody.
between.
We take turns. Like even
If
when
you're
we're
like in
going,
a comfy costume,
Yeah.
you're pretty much the
you're
handler.
the handler for that day.
See, I have some cosplay experience. I think my most expensive one was my Bloodborne piece.
Ooh, that's
So
a nice
I
one.
built. I don't know
Was
if you
the
know
armor
like
set?
the what was it?
Is that the armor set?
Bloodborne was like the Victorian era type thing. So it
Okay.
was just like a bunch of cloaks and stuff, but it was heavy. But what cost a lot was I built like this sword, Moonlight Greatsword, which like lights up, and I built it out of
That is
plastic
so
and everything.
awesome.
And it cost me like $400 to make, but it was so heavy to carry around, like the con. So I had two friends carry. One friend carry my other stuff, and then one friend carry the sword when I wasn't holding it.
Yo.
So it was. I know some of the struggles of being. And for people who don't know, like, what are some, like, right now you guys are in cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it comfy? Is it irritating? You know, the wigs, are they pulling on your scalp? You know?
Mine is pretty comfy. My hair, I recently cut it, so it's really short. But when I used to have my hair like super long, like right up to here, so then that would be kind of annoying. Cause
Because you wrap
yeah,
it.
I would have to. You would have to make like a halo. But now that it's really short, like it's literally just very easy. Like it's comfortable. But it does like sometimes the contacts will get annoying.
Yeah,
And like
they're
the
drying out.
and sometimes I'll wear very heavy wigs. Very heavy wigs sometimes will like give you a headache. Or like the heavy props, like you said. Like we did a photo shoot where I did Inuyasha and my Tetsaiga sword was very heavy, and like we took turns. We were like in a park, like
Yeah, because
trying
like, she
to
had to
carry
go up
it.
terrain, so I would have to hold the
This-
Tiger, and then she would go up the terrain, and I'd hand it to her.
Oh, plus you're in the big, like, kimono.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
kinda hard
which
to
is
step
also
around it.
dragging around everywhere. Oh, man.
Yeah,
It makes
this-
it look cool though. It's like
Yeah,
a little dirty.
yeah, it does look cool, but
Yeah.
the sword broke that day.
Yeah,
actually,
unfortunately,
so
it sort of snapped that day.
it was so heavy that like it just snapped.
The weight on itself just
Yeah,
like,
but it's
so-
funny though. It makes it for a
It was
funny
at the
story.
end of the shoot
Of the
though,
shoot,
so
so
you
we,
got
we got good pictures though.
yeah.
We just hit it. It was in the handle. We just
It's more like planning on cosplays. Like we knew we were gonna have like this like little like podcast thing, so we're like, let's go with like comfy cosplay.
yeah, something that'll be
Okay, so for
Yeah.
me, the reason I asked is the contacts. You don't have any contacts.
I am wearing contacts.
You are?
Yes.
Wow. So the camera probably, it might be too far away.
Maybe.
Those look really realistic.
Oh well, I'm just wearing clear ones because her eyes are brown, so I'm just wearing like normal ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they're
your
like
eyes
the
are
prescription
brown.
contact.
Yeah, just like prescription because I wear glasses.
Oh, okay. Because I saw, like, your eyes are super red.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
which
like
is
anime
because of
eyes,
contacts.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I was wondering. I was like, and then the wig just looks big. Because I saw your normal hair on your Instagram, so I'm like,
Yeah.
your head's not that big.
yeah.
Tanjiro's head is
Nice
that
volume.
big, you know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the
volume.
same head shape.
Nice volume, yeah. Nice
But
big head
the
and
wig
big hair.
kind of pulls, it depends. If it's a lot longer, like I used to do Itachi. Itachi's is like
Oh,
hell to have
wow,
on your head.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hell to have on your head. It's literally just pulling on the back, so I always have to keep it forward. But this one's pretty like fine. Like it's not even tight, so it's just put it on. That's it.
Nice and comfy.
Yeah.
Probably the Rengoku wig was heavy.
Actually,
on
that's
me.
that's actually comfortable.
Is it really?
You know,
Oh, wow.
it almost wears like a helmet
It's like
or
a
like a
helmet.
hat because when you remove it, it's literally just like putting on a hat. You just like put it on and
Yeah.
put it off.
Oh, so it keeps its shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like wigs, you take them off, they fold on itself
Yeah.
to like for storage.
That one keeps
That
the
one
shape.
is just keep the shape. It's like a little helmet.
It has
but-
so much glue in it. It literally just it's literally just round always.
Does it smell like glue?
No.
Wait, don't you
Smells like
normally use
hairspray.
like a ball cap? And then
Yeah.
put it, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends.
I
I
think
mean,
it's just so much easier to put on a ball cap when you have a lot of like wig hair.
Oh, the
Yeah.
flat thing.
The
I'm
wig-
thinking
the
of
wig cap,
little
the wig
net
cap.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
use the net. I do use the net. But some people they like the silicone one, I guess, like the rubber one.
or like
Yeah.
the one that looks like pantyhose.
Oh yeah, some
That
people
one's-
have that too.
Yeah.
I might have to try that because I did Kakashi and I had the net one and my hair just got so my hair is so thin so it got tangled up in the
Yeah.
net and like that Kakashi wig was heavy and pointing up everywhere. Oh my gosh.
If you have short hair as like a guy, you don't really need to do the net. Like I do the net just to get it out of the way sometimes because you'll see it behind my ear and stuff.
Right, maybe
Yeah,
just pick
but-
up a little bit. See,
If it's like the same color, like my Carlos wig, I just don't put it in net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my hair gets long, so I struggle with that.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah, we
You
both,
would,
yeah.
you would have to put it into like a curling net and stuff.
I
recommend,
feel
like,
you.
man bun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that works.
You get the samurai cut.
Yeah.
You do Kenshin.
He loves Kenshin so much.
I do.
He loves
I
Kenshin.
haven't finished it yet, but
Have you ever watched the live action movies for that?
no,
Did
I'm
you?
actually trying to watch the animated series first and like the old anime, and then start on the movies.
I heard the movies are
I'll
pretty
tell
good.
you this now.
Are they good though?
The 3 movies are awesome.
Oh, okay.
Gotta watch it now.
There was like a newer one on Netflix, right? Is it? I don't know. It's like him older.
Really think so?
Maybe it got like released on Netflix, like one of those things. Like how something gets brought to Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
It's like 10 years
Or
old.
sometimes, or sometimes you can get a VPN, just choose Netflix Japan.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. I've heard about that.
If we get sponsored.
Please sponsor us.
Hit us up, please.
any
Thank
VPN
you.
sponsor us.
Thank you.
So yeah, a lot of change. Do you guys feel any changes in the cosplay world since you guys started?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, because I started like I said, I started when I was 12, so it was more relaxed, like, back then. I think now definitely, like,
More pressure.
there's more pressure to compete, like, to want to be the best cosplayer. Because when I was younger, there wasn't that many people doing it. Now that I'm older, like, now you walk into the mall and there's anime everywhere. And when I was a kid, we didn't have that.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
There wasn't any of that. And, like, you would go to school wearing a shirt and, like, you would get bullied or, like, you know, we're like, oh, like, what is that? But then now everybody knows what anime is. So I think it's great because now there's more access to it. Now we have stores like this. Like, this didn't exist when I was a kid. I would have loved this as a kid. But I do think that, like, there's just been a shift just because, like, there's more competition to want to be somebody, like, to want to be famous. And it really isn't about that all the time. Like, it's just about enjoying it. It's literally in the word cosplay.
Yeah, you play
Right,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's about, like, having fun. Like, even if I'm not the most famous cosplayer out there, like, I have fun just with them, like, going to, like, doing things like this or just taking pictures at a park or something, or going to just cons and just being ourselves. Like, that's the most important thing.
I mean, I think it's kind of crazy. I know. Have you guys heard of Yaya Han?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's super, super cool. All her cosplays are sick, and like now she runs a business creating cosplays. For
And her
people.
fabric and stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, even her own fabrics, which is really, really cool and insane. Like, and I think I have seen, like, with newer cosplayers that people, like, well, younger people, I would say, or more just people getting into it. It almost looks like a model agency. You know, like, you're getting all these people that are, like, going really super hard. They have, like, 5 people walking around them, like, that are, like, photographer, whatever, this, that. They have 5 handlers, right, just to sum it up.
Yeah.
And, like, you guys are going as a group. Like, I would go with my friends as a group. We don't need all those handlers, you know? So
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it's pretty interesting to see that now it's, like, super professional, which is very, very cool. Which is why you can have a business on it.
Yeah,
now,
you can
and
make a living off of it now.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is so
We
crazy.
were actually talking about it the other day. It's like if
Yeah.
you see photos from like cosplay communities now, and then we were
Back
looking at the
then.
one in the 90s.
Yeah,
A lot of
it's
people were
great.
having fun and just smiles on the camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, most of that was cardboard.
Yeah, it was.
They really
That-
didn't care. They
yeah,
were
because
just like, it
What's
looks
foam?
That's-
You foam?
That's
you
all
know?
there
Yeah.
was. That's all there was back then. And,
Yeah,
like,
you just-
even
you
making
just-
wigs and stuff was hard.
Yeah, spray paint some cardboard,
Spray paint, yeah.
some string.
There's
Though
a-
back then you could
Yeah.
probably take a real katana. Things weren't as crazy.
Yeah, they weren't as
Yeah.
crazy.
I think I did I burned my scalp with Kool-Aid to become Ichigo from Bleach, and I walked around. I think I've been to the Murakami.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
the
that's
garden.
beautiful.
I have never been.
You
It's
have to
really
go.
good.
And they have cosplay events. They have, like, a festival.
Hatsune.
Yes.
The Hatsune Fair.
Yeah.
The Hatsune Fair is awesome.
Remember when I first started working here, Alan used to go to Hatsune Fair, but we don't go there anymore. I don't know why.
Oh, you guys used to go to like
No,
vendor?
no, he went to go.
Oh, like just to
Just
partake.
himself,
Oh,
just
okay,
partake.
okay.
I have never been there. I have standing problems with my brother. You met him.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, and he told me, dude, let's go there. I've never been to Del Rey. I've been to Boca, but never been to Del Rey. So that's like the first thing I wanted to do before the year ends.
Mhm.
Let's go there before everything happens.
I think I have a shirt from every single year of Hatsune
Oh,
Fair.
that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And they used to allow the swords. So like I went with Ichigo. I had Ichigo's Bankai. Almost looks like Tanjiro's sword. I keep looking at.
Oh, I thought you meant the
Tanjiro's-
kitchen knife one. So you're talking about the regular, yeah, the
Oh,
bankai.
the
thin
bankai, the
one.
black
yeah,
one.
Okay,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like Tanjiro's sword.
And I remember just pulling it out, opening it, and I was like in an actual like samurai gi,
Yeah.
which is actually what Inuashi wears. It's a gi. I'm totally out of it, but I was like with the wooden sandals and everything. I was like super get up, and like 20 photographers following me around. I did not know them. Dude, and I was like this high school. I felt so weird, and my mom. I just went with my mom, and she was just like, "Who are these people?" I was like, "I have no idea." And we're just trying to walk away from them. And then until one guy was nice enough to ask me for a photo, and then I did some poses for him, and I felt safe, you
Feel
know.
comfortable, yeah.
Right, which is what I want to get to. You guys ever feel unsafe? Did you ever have any experiences where like With someone.
We've heard this. Well, we've experienced and we've heard the stories.
Yeah, I mean, more of the time it's like most of our friend group is just girls and women, so it's just a lot of their experiences are just a lot of weirdos come up to them, and take inappropriate photos, or like just without asking for consent, they take a photo from far away and stuff.
No, because the consent cosplay is not consent. Everybody knows it.
I love that sign.
Yeah, a lot of cons now have it. And it's good that people like need to know about that, because like I started really young, and so like it's funny that you brought up the picture thing, because people would take photos without asking, and I didn't know that people would take photos at cons. I didn't know that was a thing, and so I got older and I realized it. And then now more people ask, but there are certain people that like you'll see that like if you're eating, or like if you're going to the bathroom, or you're just like sitting down, like they don't really think about the fact that like you can't really take the photo right now. So if you say no, not right now, they'll just take it of you like in a vulnerable position, or something, just to get that picture. And it's like, well, who wants a photo of them hunched over trying to fix their wig or like something? It isn't nice. Or like the weirdos, especially with the girls, like we'll get people who like follow us around. So sometimes we'll have to like.
That's why it's better to be in a group.
Yeah, it's always better to go to a con in a group. So we'll always try and leave, or like find like an adult that you trust, like especially if there's like younger people around. Because I always see like younger cosplayers now, which is good, them going to cons, but like they're 13 years old, they should have an adult with them, just because like
it gives kind of, because there could be someone else in a cosplay that it's from the same show and they're like 20, and then like they all go like, oh, let's go hang out, and like they don't know any better. I mean, I've heard so many stories about this, you know.
We've been in it for a while, so we hear a lot about it. Or you get invited to like a hotel room, and they don't know any better, or like, oh, stay after hours to go to the rave, or like to do something, and like then they don't really know. So I think it's good that like sometimes like other cosplayers with a larger platform, they'll speak up on it, and like they'll like on Instagram post about it, like things that they can do to be better. And so people are like aware of it, because you do need that safety. Like we never go to the bathroom by ourselves, we never go anywhere by ourselves. We always have our phones on and like, hey, I'm gonna be here right now. Even with photographers, always do your research beforehand, because some photographers we have met have been really like not
very
good.
Shady.
Yeah, very shady, not professional, or like taking inappropriate photos when they're not supposed to. And you don't really know at that point, because it's like if I'm taking a photo of you, and then you don't see what I'm zooming in on. You know?
Like they'll take a good photo first time, and then the second time they'll take a.
And they'll just show you the other one.
Yeah, they won't even show you.
But if they don't have a flash on, you don't know what they took a picture of, and so then you don't know until somebody brings it up to you. And we've had that happen before. And
see, that's what, as a cosplayer, that's why I like posing with other cosplayers, but I like posing in the cool ways. Because I know I don't know why, right? In my Bloodborne cosplay, I was groped by like a couple girls.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was just like, what about this is attractive? I have like spray painted blood all over me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here, you know? So like, and then I learned I was like, okay, it's not just guys. I was like, it's the whole community that can be like awkward and weird. And
So you wasn't the critical where you're at.
Exactly, and with who you're with too. And like now when I take photos with cosplayers, I do like a pose or something, but like away, you know. I'm like, like someone did the Overlord with the skull, and I was like, just kill me, and I was like, you know, like that, and like that's how you like have fun. You can make cosplayers feel welcome.
It's fine to do different poses like that, as long as you ask, you know,
and you're not touching the cosplayer.
Exactly,
That's what I mean. Yeah, be interactive, people. Don't just touch and take inappropriate photos.
Be interactive.
Yeah.
Keep your distance.
Keep your distance. We're all humans.
And be respectful at the end of the day.
Yeah, be respectful.
You know, even when you're meeting voice actors, 'cause even the voice actors, I have seen like people take photos they're not supposed to, like when they're lines and stuff. So it's always like, ask them, oh, is it okay if I like hug you, put my arm around you? Can we take this type
Especially
of photo?
now with COVID and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I'm glad that when we had Bryce here.
Oh yes, he was so amazing.
Yeah, Bryce was. Did you guys come to Bryce?
No, we met him before at another con.
Oh, okay. Bryce is really cool. We're gonna have Jeremy Lee. Jinx.
Oh, I sent you that.
Wait, no,
So, but yeah, she's coming, and I feel good because we're gonna have it monitored. You know, we'll be able to monitor that, and it won't be like too many people. You know, we have like amount of people in at one time, and we can monitor each person in. It was like super very easy with Bryce. Like no one felt like anything was, you know, maybe some people just talk too long, you know, to the voice actor. But
it depends on like what situation you're in. As like as soon as you're in here, you need to be very respectful. Do not stand outside the line to a certain extent.
Oh yeah, there's people who would come in, they'd get their stuff signed, talk to Bryce, and then stay in here, and then I would have to come in and be like, all right, we got to make some space, like move,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty interesting. It's like going to cons, cosplaying. It's such an interesting subculture that I think growing up and keeping it a secret and stuff. Like I remember when I would shop here, Carlos was the only one, and then obviously the owner, like they were the ones working here, and like I remember it just being so low key. Like among our friends, like I would be like, oh, let's go to the anime store today, and like everyone asks, like, where do you get your stuff from? I'm like, online. I would just lie. I would be like, I don't want to give away the secret location, and then I started working here, and then we just blew up. Like we just blew up.
Back then, we were referred as a hole in the wall store.
That's I came when you guys had just opened. Like that's how long ago it was.
I've been here since 2018, so it's like
2020.
We all the stuff was up to here.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was super tiny.
Super tiny. Shirts were back here.
I remember the shirts.
Yeah, I remember the shirts. Yeah.
They're so comfortable.
My brother actually gave me this job, so it's like.
Oh, that's nice.
Because your brother worked here first.
Yeah,
his brother worked here first. Yeah.
Like we had a whole close family and friends kind of thing here, because my brother's best friend's wife used to work here first, and he worked here, then it
went down the line.
It's like an inception kind of thing.
And then you and your cousin would film vlogs in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
nice.
pretty cool to see. Like
That's pretty chill.
And she
that is
promotes
nice.
her vlogs, like
Maybe that blew up too.
Yeah.
Maybe that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like the old videos. But what do you guys think of like SuperCon? Did you guys? I know you went. You were in Tina's video that we just posted.
Yes, I love Tina.
Yeah, Tina's wild. Tina's awesome.
I've known Tina for years. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like
Oh.
we met when we were really young, and then like seeing her again, I was like, oh my god, like I can't believe that we reconnected. So it was really nice because sometimes like you know what we were talking about earlier, like people like shapeshift when they change their costumes. And, you don't recognize them. I didn't know at the time, and then I was like, oh my god, it's you. So that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nice.
And then she just asked, "Can I take a
Video.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's when I
It's
when I was
so
watching the video, I was like, "Who is this?" I was like, "Oh, it's Tina." Like in you watch
And then after,
cosplay.
and I was
I
like,
like the whole the ears kind of thing. And
Oh,
like,
it was so
the eyes.
good.
it looked so good. But we both went to SuperCon because we had like a group and everything.
Yeah, we had a big, really big group. It was like 10 people. or
Yeah.
something. So we were like kind of split off in the ways.
We
were
would
very
like take
split.
turns, like going around the dealer's room and like
Yeah.
taking pictures.
Some of
and
us were in
TikToks and
cosplay
stuff.
groups, and then others were just individually cosplaying another series or something.
Yeah.
So we like to mostly do just a big group.
Yeah.
But if we can't, we'll split them off a little
Split
bit.
it right a little bit.
We'll have like
here and
micro
there.
groups,
Yeah, micro groups.
micro groups in between everybody.
Yeah.
See, I've just been spending my time carving out Cloud's sword, and I have no one to. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do Cloud and.
You don't have a group for it or anything?
No.
We're
None of
thinking
my.
about it.
We might have
We're,
groups.
we're
Yeah.
thinking about that. Was
Think-
our. We were literally just talking earlier this week about our next for Homat. If you guys are going to Homat, it's amazing.
When is that?
It's
in December.
Yeah, it's like a holiday con.
Holiday.
It's called Holiday Matsuri.
Oh, the one in Orlando.
Yes, it is such an amazing convention.
Very
And
nice
every
one.
year we go, it's awesome. But see, like for that, we were talking about Final Fantasy
Final
maybe.
Fantasy. Yeah.
We always
Well,
do big groups for
Whichever
that.
one, 15 or 7.
Yeah.
So we were gonna do I was gonna do Zach. Somebody was gonna do Tifa.
I was gonna do
Aerith,
Cloud.
Cloud.
Okay, I was gonna build the Buster Sword and everything.
That's what I'm building. It's heavy.
I need to see it. I'm
That's-
excited.
it's
3D printed or phone?
So, neither. So, do you know the pipes like for your sink?
Oh, the PVC.
PVC.
So I took PVC sheets. They're like this, like thicker than this, and I carved it out of PVC so it's solid.
Yo,
And so it's
that is
like,
so nice.
and so right now the last few things I have to do is like where the block is. I put like the few little bolts on each
Yeah.
side, carve out the little like etchings, and then just give it an edge. But the thing is,
It's gonna be heavy.
I don't know if I should give it an edge because I already know with the weight I might get the sword rejected in a con. Because I'm just doing this for photo sake.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I just want to say I built the Cloud Sword and just have it displayed in my room, and it's gonna look really sick. But if I give it an edge, I just don't want the sword to be rejected because I'm like I want it to look super realistic. I even have like metallic spray paint and everything. I already came up with a way to make it look shiny, and I already did everything. It's just I'm still in the process of.
You can
carving
give it an edge just with I would wrap around, I usually wrap around sandpaper on the finger and then just go over the edge, and it'll
Yeah.
be the slightest little blunt
Yeah,
edge.
round, like
Yeah,
just
so
round
when
it
they
off a
actually
little
try
bit.
to
See,
slice
so
it.
the problem with that
Yeah.
is where I have it lined out. I'm gonna cut at an edge. So it's gonna end up like
pointy.
when I cut, it's gonna have an edge already.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're saying to round out the edge.
Just a
Yeah,
little
like
bit.
the actual edge you're gonna have at the end, just a little bit of sanding, and that's it. It looks like sharp, but when you get close enough, you touch it, it's not sharp.
I don't think you'll have an issue with it though, because usually they reject based on material, not based on
Yeah,
weight.
not on weight
So,
or
so
just,
they're not like metal.
Yeah, because if somebody brings a real sword, they'll zip tie it so that you can't open it up. They'll like attach it to like the thing. Yeah, they'll do that. But if it's like, because I take a lot of really really big props, and like the first thing they'll do is like they'll inspect it, and then it's like a TSA type of thing that you go through.
Well, yeah, it's Supercon, yeah.
And they'll check what it's made out of at weapons check, and then I've never had an issue with it. So as long as they know like it's a plastic or it's wood or something, as long as it's not something that could be a danger to you or others,
yeah,
like
pretty much if it's metal, don't bring it.
yeah. But
Okay,
it's
so if I say it's plastic,
yeah,
Yeah.
then
I mean, it
it's
is
fine.
PVC, yeah,
Yeah, it's
you're good.
PVC, so it's plastic, so it's
alright.
fine.
I just say, oh, it's PVC, it's
Yeah.
3D printed.
Yeah.
I
Plus,
painted
it's
it.
like
They'll be fine.
the
Yeah.
Buster Sword is huge, so it looks
Yeah.
fantasy-like.
Yeah, it looks fantasy.
You know,
anyway.
they'll be like, all right, you can.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
It'll be
I
fine.
actually want to create my own Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts.
Which one?
Oh my god, yeah, which one? Which one?
The one that Sora has, like the Mickey Mouse one.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That one.
I just did a commission of the regular one, and I did Axel's Keyblade that Sora has, like the flame one.
Yeah.
That, oh my god, that took me like 4 months, and that thing it was enormous. It was beautiful.
Well, shoot, I mean, if we're doing we could all do I'll lose a bunch of weight and get super skinny like Cloud is, you know, and then I'll cut all my beard off, and we can do Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy is
Yeah.
very nice. We want a big group, so
We're
Yeah,
still
we'll
deciding on it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
anything,
sure.
because if anything, we could do the minimum amount of people and do 7.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I know if we do 15, there's like a huge cast.
Yeah.
I think
Huge,
that's
huge cast.
easier to cosplay. I think
Mhm.
than 7 is, because 7 you have to get like in deep and all these connections of characters.
Yeah.
I know one cosplay he's obsessed with. I think he will do if he does it. If you like get to a point, you would do Kazutora from freaking Choker Revengers. That's the one cosplay.
I haven't seen that show
seen
yet.
it.
I haven't
Okay,
seen it
let's
yet.
say any. He knows
I know
like
Mikey.
any.
That's
Yeah,
why.
I know Mikey.
You know Mikey.
Yeah.
And Takemichi, the main character.
Oh, okay. I've heard
Yeah,
of him.
Crybaby.
Mhm.
Is what he's referred to.
Oh, like pretty much like Zenitsu, except
And Suma.
Zenitsu's worse.
Suma's a crybaby, but I love her.
No, but yeah, I'm thinking about. I buy everything. Anything we get of Kazutora, I buy it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna
Same
build
thing
like a
with
little
Rengoku.
shrine.
I was literally about to say.
Oh, with Rengoku.
Yeah.
You can't see. I have a Rengoku
What about
tattoo.
Your bag.
No,
Well,
she
my
has a
bag
Rengoku
is over there.
thing on her phone.
Yeah, I have a Rengoku
Yeah.
phone case, wallpaper, keychain, like the phone grip. My entire room. If you go
That's,
into
that's
my
an
room,
understatement.
it's
It's
whatever you're thinking. It's like 10 times worse.
Yeah.
It's all Rengoku.
Do you have? What is the most expensive thing you own?
Of Rengoku?
Okay, so the most expensive thing you own is a Rengoku
No.
thing. Oh, okay.
The most expensive thing, I collect figures, so the most expensive one I have is a She-Ra. It was like a sideshow figure. It's like a really big, I think it's like
Oh.
yeah, I think it's from the She-Ra from the 80s. I think it's like 21 inches, something like that. It's a really big resin statue. But the most expensive Rengoku I have is a TPA Studios resin figure of Rengoku. It lights up. It has like sounds, like the lights flicker, and it's a huge
That's the
Rengoku.
train one, right?
Yeah, the train one.
Yeah.
And there's other ones that I ordered that are just not here yet, and it's all pre-order.
Yeah,
But
we
I love
hate the
him.
pre-order process when we order our big figures.
It takes
That's pretty cool.
takes a long time.
Do you collect figures as well?
Not really. I get them gifted to me,
I
you
buy
know, by
them
my
for
friends and
it.
stuff. Yeah. I think the most expensive thing I have is like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Into the Spider-Verse fig pin collection. That's like probably a lot of money, so I don't touch those.
I'm going to say the Spider Noir figure you have. That one's expensive.
That one's good. Yeah, that
That's
one's like
expensive.
150, something like that. But
That's pretty cool.
yeah, like
What's-
again, I don't collect a lot of them, so.
What was your most expensive piece that you have?
That Amelia that I got from ReZero, the one that I bought with the real hair.
Yeah.
Real hair.
It's real
It's
hair?
a bust, and you can like comb her hair.
No. Oh my god, wait, is it the one that like, it's literally just like here up?
Mm-hmm. That's real hair.
I've seen it on the internet. Oh my god.
Yeah, we don't have it, right?
No, we do have it at the store.
Yeah, we have one.
We have one.
So after we
No.
can
Oh,
go.
okay, yeah.
I
wanna
would,
see
I
that.
would, I would love to
No,
see
but
that.
And to tell you the truth, I worked here for 3 years, never bought a figure until last year. Try being in this place.
Yeah,
and
it's
not
tempting.
buying
Yeah, it's been hard. He's seen me buy like a bunch of stuff. Like the most expensive thing I have is my Joseph figure.
Or that figure that you bought your girlfriend.
Oh, that I had to search. I bought.
I want to hear about both.
So I got the Joseph. I mean, it's the posable one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
The action figure one?
Like is it a Figma?
the SAS, the super anime statues. What is it? Something like that.
It's like a.
It's an acronym, but it's like they're like really expensive. They have like everything to do with the character for JoJo, and like I just have him like in front of the manga, protecting the manga like that. So it's
cute.
like
That's
my most expensive piece. And then my girlfriend, I spent $320. I had to find it online. I got her Chi from Chobits. And it's her on the lamp, and the lamp turns on. And
I've seen that one. It's so cute.
It's a rare figure.
That's a classic. That one is it's a grail figure. Like that one is so hard to find.
Like I have literally on my watch list now.
I need to rewatch it because she was like telling me something, and I was like, wait, I went and fell asleep during that episode. I was like,
I saw it when I was like 10. Imagine how long ago that came out. That was like forever ago.
you know, my girlfriend has a pretty cool Holy Grail collection herself. She has, I don't know if you guys ever watched Deers.
Deers, no.
So it's Deer and then a capital S, and it's about like
Oh, I see that.
it's like a similar preference
To
reference to Chobits. I would say watch it. I don't want to spoil anything,
Mm-hmm.
but she has the figure from there, and then it's big, and then the hair looks pretty cool and everything, and then she's got the Chobits now, and then she would want Isaiah from Durarara.
I love Isaiah.
But they have the psychedelic version where he's like in white and pink, and like the wire of his headphone forms like a heart. It's pretty sick.
pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. You guys
love
should look at
that.
it. Yeah.
I want to get the dual hand on the motorcycle figure.
Oh yeah, that one. I want the one. Did you see where the head is off and all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Durarara?
I did.
I haven't.
Yeah, you did. I did.
No.
Yeah,
No, but I'm just like, it's cool to see the heart little thing.
I saw it when I was a kid. I can't remember. I just know that Celti was one of my favorites, and then it was Shizuo and Isaiah, and I was obsessed with both of them.
Isaiah, yeah.
But
You should watch Durarara.
I don't remember anything about it because it was a million years ago.
Easy to cosplay. That'll be easy to cosplay.
It was one of my
yeah.
first. Isaiah was one of my first cosplays.
Oh
It was
wow.
one of my first.
Shizuo.
That's okay.
Hands down.
Caesar.
Shizuo. Shizuo is like, dude, he doesn't give a crap about anything. He just gets a freaking random freaking
Sign.
refrigerator
Like sign, he's like,
and just
"Fuck."
throws it like it's Superman strength.
Yeah, Durarara was pretty cool. It had some pretty cool aspects. I mean, Bryce, he voiced with the blonde hair.
Also in Keith.
Yeah, the leader of the.
The dollars.
It wasn't the dollars. It was
Blue
the.
Scarves.
Yeah. That's who Bryce voiced, which was pretty cool and interesting.
I have to look it up again. It's been so long.
Oh yeah.
And you know what the weird thing is? The title character always has this different name. Like I have to figure out his name like so many times. It's like Ryugami. Yeah, that's his first name. Then everybody just calls him Mikado.
Oh yeah, they always go after the last name, right? And
Oh, they do,
characters.
yeah. I always forget that too.
Like and I feel. What do you guys feel? Because you guys both are in, I would say, current day anime. So if you've cosplayed something that, and I mean mostly for like the anime culture, like do you ever feel like if you cosplay something old, people don't get it, or do you feel like people do get it?
I think they do, because like I did Inuyasha. Like I saw it as a kid, and then last year I decided to watch everything all over again so I can remember. And I cosplayed Inuyasha, and I still got a lot of people that remembered like what Inuyasha was. And now they did a spin-off series with like their kids, which and I was-
Yashihime, right?
Yashihime, and I was like, what? And even when we did our photo shoot at the park, I got people like on the trail. And
they
they were
recognize you.
and they were like, "Hey, Inuyasha, where's Kikyo? Where's Kagome?" And I was like, so it's like when you get like those classics, like everybody kind of remembers. It's kind of like Chobits and like things that really like it's like Black Butler, like things that really started everybody in anime. Fruits Basket, especially when they get like those revamps, like people still talk about it because even like Yona of the Dawn is an anime that I cosplayed, and I still got so many people recognizing me, and it's not even that popular, like that popular.
Yeah.
So
They didn't finish the anime for it, right?
for which Yona,
Yona, right?
the manga is still ongoing.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
anime is stopped at a certain point.
Yeah. It stopped, and I was like, they should have made more. It was so good.
Oh yeah, the manga Polygon for Solo Leveling, the creator passed away.
You always talk
Really?
about Solo Level. I haven't checked it out at all.
I've heard so many good things about it, and every time I go to Barnes and Noble, I see it on the shelf, and I'm like, I'm drawn to it. I'm like, I have to see it.
So growing up here in Florida, there's definitely. Do you guys always lived in Florida?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you know it. Barnes and Nobles, there wasn't a manga section like there was
No.
today. Yeah.
Very, very like very small. Now it's like enormous.
Yeah, I think it was like one tiny section, like about like this
Yeah.
big, and then
Yeah.
that was it. And now it's like manga, like half the Barnes and Nobles
Half the
basically.
Barnes and
It's like a
Noble.
whole L, the building.
Or more, like
The only
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble that I know is the one in Brooklyn.
And if you go to the one in I know what you're talking about. If you go to the one on Coral Springs, like it's the Barnes and Nobles used to be huge, but they made it tiny. Literally half of it is like manga.
when we go to
We usually go to the
Pembroke
one,
in
yeah,
Pembroke.
the Pine Strip.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
there's two like within like 10 minutes of each other, so like we'll go to one and then if they don't have it, let's go to that one.
I also go to Books A Million. Books A
Yes,
Million has
Books A-
always been the homie. They've always carried manga.
And they have a
Yeah.
large collection. They have a huge
I
collection.
went to the one in Sawgrass.
Yeah.
I used to buy them at Borders. Like they closed, right? Borders.
Oh,
I used
wow,
like
yeah.
I used to remember like going to Dolphin Mall, like it's here, and they had a Borders right where Dave and Buster's used to be, and like that's where I would get my manga. And it was like,
I do remember that.
yeah, and I
You
used
just
to.
brought like a unlocked a memory. Yeah.
I can still smell the store. Like I literally
The glue.
the glue, the books, and I used to beg my mom to take me and like to get like the newest volume of like whatever was out, and then like it would be like nobody was ever there. Like it was, and you would see somebody else, and that's how you would make friends.
I think what's interesting is that like things like that are old, like if you, because I used to do like a little bit of thrifting, and you just see like a bunch of old clothes and like old books from like a different time. I think when we are like 70, 60, like all your cosplays, I hope in the thrift
Thrift
stores,
store.
like everyone's all their manga in the thrift stores. Like you'll be able to go to a thrift store and be like, I want to pick up my Berserk outfit today,
Yeah.
you know, and then you'll see all these like cosplay props just like on the wall and stuff. I feel like it's gonna be pretty interesting in a couple
We
years.
usually thrift all the time.
Yeah, and we get
And we have-
lucky. And
yeah, we
have,
get lucky.
We have found cosplays at the thrift store.
We always do like a mission, like we want to go and see like if there's like an Akatsuki cloak.
Yeah,
it's
or like a Naruto
shirt.
jacket. But we
Yeah.
have found like Miku body pillows. We have found manga.
We found a
I found Kingdom Hearts
Wait,
cosplays.
wait. Did you take the body pillow?
No.
Okay. we both were like, wait.
If it was new, sure.
Yeah,
but
it was new, but like you can tell it was like used,
Yeah,
and so
I'm
we're
not
like, we
touching
shouldn't take it. It was $2 for a body pillow, and then I was telling him before we did all of this, in the other thing, a store that like, there's the Goodwill that we go to is fairly new-ish, and
Yeah.
the woman at the register, I asked her because I found one manga for $1. And then I asked her if they ever sell manga, and she told me that like every day or every week they always have manga, and a lot of it, and that these kids, the same group of kids, come in and they take the whole shelf because it's only $1 or 50 cents depending on the day,
Yeah.
and the kids will just take all of it, like cart and cartfuls of manga. So like it's already starting now, like so many things that people are
Yeah.
just giving away.
We at our North Miami store, we get people that just give us stuff. Yeah.
Just for free?
Yeah. And then we'll just put it on the shelf. We're
No
like, okay.
way.
Yeah,
No,
we,
and
yeah.
to tell you the truth, I had a lot of people call the store recently asking me, do you guys get like, you guys taking Pokemon cards?
Oh, like
Pokemon
if they
cards.
buy
Do
them,
you guys
yeah.
buy figures? I mean, it's like right now, like we've been, thinking like other things to do, but like that's like way down the line, start
Yeah,
buying stuff.
that'll be
like
interesting though. I mean,
It
you
would.
could bring it in and then you could buy it off the person, resell it for like a used product,
Yeah,
but it's still
price.
like a good
Because-
figurine.
Because
Just
Tate's
take care
does
of it.
that. Like Tate's, I have sold a lot of my old stuff to Tate's, like stuff that I don't need anymore, or like old plushies, or like stuff that I just don't read. I just like give it to them, and then they give you like store credit or something to like keep buying.
I would take cash. I would take the cash.
They give you
more
less. They give you less. They give you a lot less if you take cash, which kind of sucks.
I know, yeah.
And I'm like,
that's fun with Tate's.
Edit that out.
It's good. It's fine.
Awkward.
But so, what else was there? What else do you guys do in Miami? I know you guys drove like what, an hour? Or
Like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Because we had to stop by and get Starbucks first.
Yes.
Of course.
Love
yeah.
Starbucks.
For a copy.
Exactly.
They put like the character names on the coffee,
Yeah.
so it's pretty nice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I give them my real name, and the girl at the register is literally like, no, what's your character name? And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, spell it out for me. And like, I took a picture of it. I posted it on Instagram. I was like, that's pretty nice. But whenever we're not doing cons or like cosplay and stuff, we'll spend like a day just like doing, like making content at home. Or we'll go to like Round One is a new arcade that opened up in Pembroke. So like they have a lot of
Wait,
anime.
they finally opened it.
Yes,
Yeah, they
it is amazing. I highly recommend it. I'm obsessed with it. I've gone so many times already, and they have a lot of Japanese like imported games, and like they have a lot of anime stuff. You have to go.
Oh, yeah.
It is so good, and the prices are pretty good. And they have a lot of anime stuff in the like the prize redemption thing, and they have a lot of
like with the tickets type
yeah.
stuff. Oh, that's
But
pretty
even the
cool.
claw machines, like a good chunk of them are all anime. Like they have like you could win like plushies like these there, or they have like just like the prize figures from like Bandai Spirits and everything. You could just like pick them up and like take them home.
Oh, that's
So they
pretty
have
sick.
like Gojo, they have like Demon Slayer, they have like a little bit of everything. So they have regular ones too for people that don't watch anime, but a lot of it is anime.
We also try to go out of our way and try to plan shoots. I
Oh,
guess with our
yes.
friends. So we usually go to Wolf Lake Park, and that's like a very nice park that we take our photos in there.
Did you ever go Winwood? Like,
We
Yeah,
did go to Winwood
yeah.
for Spider-Verse. It
Yeah.
depends on like the actual series that we're doing it in. We just kind of related to the place.
Oh,
But
I see.
Wolf Lake Park is a good free option. It's just a forest.
And
in there.
Treetops Park.
Treetops Park.
And he did a photo shoot with we did a Jujutsu Kaisen photo shoot at the Design District.
Design District.
And it was
downtown.
him as Gojo, me as Nobara, and then Itadori, our friend, and then we did like a whole thing there because like it looked very like industrial and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks very Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, so
yeah,
we're like, we're
chill
gonna
too.
take pictures here.
It's
Very
like
like city.
they're like chilling in Miami.
I
Yeah,
think
chilling in
Gojo's
Miami.
next to you.
Is he?
You
Oh
got
my
Gojo?
god.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were sitting on Gojo? I don't know who this girl is, but she's cute.
Well, this is. Have you seen Love Is War?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
You
you
look
betrayed.
you can call me Gojo. Are you serious?
Gojo. I got two babies.
I was wondering. I was like, there's a blow piece.
I have my little child now.
so I really want to ask this question. Out of all the cosplays you have done, what is your favorite? Your top 5.
Okay.
You go first.
I was gonna think about it.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick, I guess, my
You said
well,
top 5?
Top 5.
Oh, top 5. Okay. Well, in no specific order, Rengoku is one of my favorites because obviously he's my favorite character. So when we did the photo shoot, that was really fun, and like the flame effects and everything, 10 out of 10. Inuyasha was one of my favorites too, just because of the building of the Tetsaiga. Then, for no specific reason, my Demogorgon from Stranger Things, because I built a life-size Demogorgon, and like the attention that got, because when the show first came out. Like, and it's still, when we go on vacation, we'll leave it in the window, like, of the house.
Oh, so people just.
Yeah, because it looks very scary. So, like, I guess that's my third.
It'd
Yeah.
be funny to see it on Only in Dave. You
It's,
know
yeah, right? See, there's like, what is that?
Just put it on the side of the highway.
Yeah,
They'll take a picture.
they'll take pictures of it. I love that one. My God, what else have I done? Oh, my Miku cosplay was really fun. I really liked that one, just because I saw her there. And my Miku costume reacts to sound. So then, like, if people are talking or there's music playing, it'll light up too.
Oh, it's pretty much like Project B version.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
it lights up. So when I wore that to home at after hours, like really
Like
late
a
at
rave.
night, yeah, so like it lit up with the music.
That's
so
sick.
that was pretty fun. And then
You got one more. I think.
I know, but I love all my cosplays.
Rengoku,
Yeah.
Inuyasha, Miku,
Shinobu.
Shinobu
No,
was fun,
because
but
I was on her
Tinkerbell?
Instagram the other day, and I saw the I think you guys were sitting in the diner. You guys, one of you, she was Rengoku. I think it was the other one was Tanjiro.
that was him. Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're like.
yeah, we're
just
like the
falling asleep.
sleepy
Yeah.
ones.
It's actually awesome. You should check out the photo.
It looks kind of like the train too.
That's
Like,
what
not
we
gonna
did.
lie.
Yeah, that wasn't
Like,
at an
the-
IHOP.
Yeah, the IHOP.
At an IHOP.
Oh,
bench.
IHOPs can give that
That.
Yeah.
that
train
brown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the
little
bench was like the
light.
train
It was
Yeah.
perfect.
window. Yeah.
And before we left, we're like, guys, we gotta take this picture. Like, we have to go. It was his idea, and I was like, okay, let's do it.
Did you say Tinkerbell though?
I think
Or Elsa.
Tinkerbell or Elsa. Is it that Tinkerbell? I
Elsa's
guess.
very popular.
Yeah, Elsa was very popular. I really do like all of that.
That's what I said when you guys first walked in. I was
Yeah,
like,
the
I was
Tinkerbell.
for whatever reason really impressed with your like Disney stuff.
Disney.
Like I don't know why, but like the Elsa was like it really changes. Like when I looked at you and your cosplay, like the Elsa was like, oh, she posted someone. No, that's her. Like
Big-
it looked
big
like someone
transformation.
else. Yeah.
She was very popular for like her
Elsa.
Elsa, and a lot of people just come up to me like, "Oh my god, I love your Elsa!" And even though like she's done a bunch of them before, a lot of people remember her for Elsa.
Elsa.
cosplay.
Because
Yeah.
back then, I went like viral for it on DeviantArt. That was like the website back then.
Oh, dude.
DeviantArt. So DeviantArt did like a.
Sleeped on,
Yeah,
honestly.
they did like a Frozen cosplayer special, like a spotlight, and I was on it. So then like the cosplay blew up. To this day, if you Google Elsa cosplay, I come out. Like it was just
That's
weird.
pretty sick.
And I was 16 at the time. Like I wasn't even thinking of like cosplaying forever, and now I kind of want to do it forever. Like even when I'm old and gray, I kind of want to do like all the old people.
You can do
cosplays.
more different characters. Yeah. What about you? Top 5?
Top 5. I say I would put them in ranking order.
I didn't do that. I didn't
I'll
do
just
that.
so the number 5 I'd probably put. I did 2 versions of Itachi. So I did his regular version with the Katsuki hat, and I did his reanimated version. I really like that one. I just want to like improve it a little bit more, because it's a lot of makeup and practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that's number 5. Number 4 is Itachi with his whole Akatsuki like hat and fit and everything. I just really like walking it around in that. It's very comfy.
Itachi.
Oh, Itachi now. I
Yeah,
wish. And then I would probably put the Resident Evil stuff. So Carlos, Leon would have to be number 1, and I would probably say Rurouni Kenshin is number 2.
Oh, okay.
Very nice to be in, and a lot of people recognize me at Super
Yes.
Fun with that. You know, I know it's a classic old anime, and I was like, I don't expect people to remember it that much, but a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah, people kept stopping him and going like, "Oh my God, I can't!" Like,
really
I
couldn't
had,
move that
yeah,
day.
that day everybody was taking pictures of him.
Yeah, I think my girlfriend's first time at a con and cosplaying was 2019. No, not 2019. What was it? 2021 SuperCon.
Mm-hmm.
And she went as card captor.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Card
I
captor
love those
Sakura.
costumes.
Yeah, she did the froggy one, and then she did the normal one with like the huge dress
Petticoat, yeah.
and everything. And literally, she did the froggy one, and a few people like took photos. But I think it's 'cause that was like from Clear Card, it's like the new one.
Mm-hmm.
When she did the old one on the last day, we literally stood in one spot for an hour. And she was like, she did not know. She was like, and thankfully I was there with her, like carrying her all her stuff. I wasn't in cosplay. I was just, normal clothes that day.
Yeah.
And she really got to experience what, because I'd always tell her about like, oh, I want you to try cosplaying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really, really fun. And then she was like, this is really tough. Because like she was sweating, the wig. And then like she like gained like a huge new perspective and respect for a lot of cosplayers out there. So it was pretty interesting.
I think the nostalgia actually pushes it for a lot of people. Like, oh,
It
they
does.
remember it from a long time ago, and
Yeah.
they really want to take a photo, because then you kind of make friends that way. You're like, oh, you like Rurouni Kenshin? That's crazy. You used to watch that as a kid or whatever. So it's pretty
Especially when they do like those revamps and stuff too, because like
Yeah.
with like the Rurouni Kenshin, they're doing all the spin-offs of Inuyasha, that new show, and then when I did She-Ra, like they remade the show, but people who still watched it in the 80s, like I wore it to SuperCon, and I got a lot of older people going, oh my God, I used to watch that as a kid.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wow, like I never thought that would like older people were gonna recognize it, and I was like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you were at, like, we went to a toy convention to do some stuff, and there were, like, old things there, your Shiro cosplay would have, like, took the whole day, probably. Like, all the vendors would have been like, whoa, like, the old classic people that sell the cool stuff. Like, Shiro figures and things like that, so I would maybe check out those. We had a few cosplayers there at the toy convention, but it wasn't that big, but it was pretty cool.
We usually go to small ones as well, too.
Yeah,
It's
we
like,
go-
if
we
it's
go
like
to
grand
tiny ones.
openings.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to Beyond Comic Con in Miami? It was like a day.
Yeah, we did. That was the one at the
That's where you
government.
got Suma?
No, the
No.
government building. When we
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
We went to Beyond. That was really fun.
Wait, we were there.
I bought from the table.
Okay, wait, who were you cosplaying?
I was Rengoku.
Oh, you were Goku!
Yeah, I bought from the table.
I think I was Tanjiro that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
You were
still Tanjiro.
oh my god, it's so funny. I think, so I was there with my friend Elijah and Alan.
Yeah, because Alan charged me. I bought like a Jujutsu Kaisen toy for my friend. I bought Demon Slayer stuff and a Miku figure.
Oh, shit.
I do remember,
Okay.
Yeah.
I do remember the table now.
Yeah, I remember the table.
That con was pretty cool.
It was for
Yeah, I
like being
think
a
it was
tiny con.
underrated.
It was really
Yeah.
fun.
A
I
lot
had
of
like I had
people,
even like we go to Mizucon, and like Mizucon, even though it's so tiny, it was really nice. And like there used to be Anime EY. I don't think it exists anymore. That one was fun. There used
I think it does still exist.
Anime EY. Oh, maybe.
It used to be down here, so it was more like
Yeah.
accessible.
But I like
Never
those little
heard of
ones though,
Yeah.
because you get to. I feel like it's more intimate. Like you get to like I got my
You see a lot more personal friends there, like
Yeah, you
friends
do.
that you see now that they would go to that. and it's
or people you
cosplay.
haven't seen in forever.
Yeah.
And like even talking to the artists and stuff, like I made so many new friends at Mizucon. I guess 'cause it's so small, you can actually when you walk around, you see the same people.
I still haven't been. I did like a Taco Fest. Taco Fest was small.
That was
but,
amazing.
I think their vendors and their artist alley killed it. I think
God,
what
it was
lacked was
amazing.
like the events, like the panels and stuff. I feel like they could have had more.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just walked around the whole day. I didn't really look at the
I went to
events.
one panel, it was a Resident Evil
SuperCon
panel. 2020? Yeah, that's when it came back, I think it was.
2020, there was COVID.
No, it came back
There's
for
a
like
thing?
a little bit, And
Did
then
it?
there's only like.
Oh no, they did there was like restricted amount of people.
Yeah, well, they did it outside. Like,
Yeah, like
Oh,
only
oh my
certain
God,
amount
you're
of
right.
people inside. Yeah.
I
And
remember.
then you only had John Cena as one of the panels, and you had
Man.
the guy from Star Wars, Ewan McGregor, as the other one. It's like,
He was there.
yeah.
Oh,
Very
wow.
popular dude.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm very
he's the
popular
one that
dude.
played Anakin, the young version
No,
from Star Wars.
wait, Ewan McGregor. No, that's Obi-Wan. You mean Christian Hayden?
Yeah,
No,
Hayden
oh
Christensen.
no, the Christian Hayden. That was the year I went, 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was 2021, yeah.
I thought it was 2020, not
2021.
2020, I did remember that they did the contest outside because they didn't allow it to be inside or something like that. So
Yeah.
My mind must be.
The reason I think I like Otaku Fest so much because of how crowded it was. I think I was just like, finally. I was like, because like, I would always tell my girlfriend about the stories of like SuperCon and it's the good old days, you know, being
Yeah.
like, you know, excuse me, you gotta get through, you know,
Yeah.
and then when we went to SuperCon, it was just like open.
very open. Yeah.
And then I went to Otaku Fest and it was like, excuse me, I was like, oh, that's so good to you squeeze
Sometimes
through
like
everything.
the crowds are so nice
Yeah.
sometimes, and like you said, they really did deliver because like the artist alley, I had a blast with it, and like the dealers hall was so fun, like it was so good.
I don't
loved
know, whatever artist all those same artists need to be there.
They
Like,
were
again, yeah,
amazing.
it was so good.
I blew so much money on them, and I was like, respectfully, like they deserved it because it was so good.
Every single one. I walked up and I was like, good.
Yeah.
It was like I've never been to a con where it was like that. That
Right?
was interesting.
Like
yeah.
sometimes you'll see like a select few, you're like, oh wow, like I'm gonna stop by, but this one I was stopping at everybody's table. I was
It was all
like,
very diverse. It wasn't
It
like
was.
just a bunch of paintings. It was
Yeah.
glass painting, rugs that were being made.
yeah, they
and
had
stuff.
rugs, they had like the cat ears, they had pins,
The
they had
LED. Did you see that one in the corner?
like
Yes,
the
yeah.
iconic
Yeah,
stuff,
the
yeah.
LED when it like lit up with the
Indies.
art.
Yeah.
Super
That was
cool.
super
They had a lot of really good people. I was like, man, they did a great job selecting everybody. It was really nice.
And it gave it like a good atmosphere. The lights were dim.
Yeah,
So,
it did. I
don't
did.
know.
I
It just felt
did
weird.
kind of like the vibe.
It felt kind of cool there.
I liked it.
Yeah, it felt it right because it was like you go in. It's like going into like a little like tiny like secretive art gallery
Yeah.
and you're like shopping around and then you go back into the marketplace and it's bright and
bright.
it's loud and
Yeah.
it's big.
So it's pretty much like hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It, bro, you gotta go there. You gotta
Go to
with
Otaku
me, yeah.
Fest.
You gotta.
Tickets are on sale.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale.
Otaku Fest, January
Fest.
21st, 22nd.
Yeah, it's 27.
Yeah, 22nd.
Don't
Yeah.
remember the dates.
Yeah, we have
No.
the ad. Everyone go to Otaku Fest.
Otaku
Nah,
Fest.
if I want to go to like a convention, I'm gonna go to a big one, like a big one. It's usually like either.
Otaku Fest.
It is.
The problem is
it's
that
pretty
there's
big.
not a lot of them here in South Florida. Not
The biggest
anymore.
is
The
Florida
biggest is
SuperCon.
SuperCon.
The
Yeah.
Holiday
Before that-
Matsuri is huge.
Yeah.
That one is in
Like,
Orlando.
I want to go like to like if Alan ever sends us to freaking Japan,
Oh,
because I've been telling him this, dude.
Yeah.
Send us on a like excursion.
we've been trying to
And-
plan a business trip.
Plan a business trip, go over there, and we can go to freaking Tokyo Expo, see how it is over there.
Those cons, I've seen the pictures. They're so packed. They're so packed, and they got all those really cool cosplayers.
And I want to get a Dojin sheet. It's like, dude, come on.
They do have really nice stuff that like I know I always tell him like when I'm trying to buy like Japanese import stuff, like I have to use like a proxy buying service, like to get my Japanese figures that they don't sell here yet. I
You
have
don't
to
you don't
those.
use like Ami Mandarake.
Sometimes, but like only as a last resort. I use Bai because the Bai app gives you like a representative like over there to buy it for you and then ship it to you. And so like I use like the like Mercari Japan, Yahoo Auctions Japan, and I've gotten things for so cheap. And like all you really pay is the shipping, but since you're getting an item for cheap, or like bad things
Yeah.
So it's like I got like a Demon Slayer like the Q Poskets. I got a set of like 18 of them for $60.
That's not bad.
But like the full size, not even the minis, the full size Q Poskets. And then the shipping was only $20. And like each of those sells in the US for like 25 to 30 something dollars or more. So I got a great sale on it. I'm like, what? I got them all on display on my room.
Yeah, they retail for 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Little size ski baskets, right?
We have
Are there some? Maybe?
Yeah, I got yeah, the card captor.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah, see?
Yeah, there's the one, the girlfriend cosplay.
Oh, she's
So,
very pretty. I love her.
yeah. So you got 18 of these.
16 of them.
16
Yeah,
of these.
16 of them for like $60.
I actually remember when Mizucon was supposed to be down here
Mm-hmm.
in Orlando, but everybody bought their tickets. COVID hit.
That was kind of sad.
How did COVID affect your guys cosplay?
We ended up doing what we called, it's like a joke, we call it Enrique Con, that's his name. So we would go to his house and we would have like our own con there. So we'd
have a bunch of our friends just cosplay whatever they want.
And
they come to my house, then they shoot TikToks, and we just eat
and we'll take
watch
pictures.
Yeah.
And then we would like do photo shoots because like it was all outside, so like just like a little group, like a group of us, and then we would do our photo shoots at the parks, whichever ones were open. So we were still making content, but like in a safe way since cons were closed.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for us, Florida was open. I just remember being like, the whole country shut down except Florida. Yeah,
we were chilling.
Yeah, we could still go get Starbucks normally. You know, like
Yeah.
I think it was pretty weird that time, but I'm glad to see, you know, like especially places like here, the Super Anime Store, and you know, you guys, like everything through COVID, you guys are still able to do what you guys needed to do as cosplayers.
At the beginning of COVID, back in 2020, we were only closed like for 3 months at that point. As when I came back in February from my vacation, 5 days of being in Orlando, and then coming back to the store being closed for 3 months.
Yeah.
It was hard.
So think about having no job for 3 months, just laying around the house, just
Yeah,
playing video games.
I was working at a Spencer at a time, and they also closed for like, it was actually long, it was like 5 months, and then I came back in like, I don't know, September or August, and then I started working again. So they closed down that whole mall. That's why. So.
Well, yeah, I mean everything closed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the worst time. I'm just glad that everyone was able to recover off of it,
Yeah.
especially in the cons and stuff. Like, I'm glad to see everything coming back. I feel like I said it. Well, I didn't say it. I took it out the video, but in the vlog, me and Tina had done like a little script, but then we just felt like it was bashing too much on SuperCon. But I just felt like when I went in 2021, like the vibe is not there because I feel like everyone's still socially awkward from being enclosed, which is why they have to put signs up like cosplay is not consent, you know. So I don't know. It's very interesting to see just how people are after COVID and back into the cons and stuff. I mean, even here at the store, like there are some people that just say whatever they want about like characters out in the open. I'm not gonna get too exclusive, but I'm just kind of like, hey.
Yeah, we can imagine it. Like.
Yeah. I mean, it gets crazy out in the anime world here.
Cosplaying is an experience of life.
Yeah.
In life, you can do whatever you want. So
Yeah.
it's like,
It's the same thing as like when you were a kid or when you were getting bullied back then. You would enclose it, you wouldn't share it too much. Now
Yeah.
since it's more popular, a lot of people can just talk about it, but they go too far.
They go way too far. Yeah.
That's how it is.
But everything has to have like, you know, like a limit. Like there's like a way to enjoy something and be respectful of it. So I guess some people just need to realize that, you know, like, and there's a way to talk about stuff without being, you know, disrespectful to others. Because some people also, they get upset if you don't like the same character as you do, which is perfectly fine.
I got
Yeah.
that before. I cosplay somebody and then they hated the character.
Tanjiro sucks.
That-
Tanjiro's such a like
That
asshole.
that happened to us when we were cosplaying one time after a photo shoot, and we were out at the park, and we got some kids who came up to us and just started yelling at us, and then like just telling us how like stupid we were, and like just like yelling things at us. Or Angie had to get involved with
Yeah.
them, and it kind of like it was like rude. It was like, well, how could you say that to somebody? Like in cosplay or not, you have to be respectful.
Yeah, just
You know?
to people.
Yeah.
We're not bothering you. You're not bothering
Yeah,
us.
we were
leave it
just
alone.
taking pictures, but like these teenagers thought it would be funny to like talk about how bad the characters were, how stupid it was that we were cosplaying. And
That's
like,
so. You know, the only thing funny about that is that the difference in time. 10 years ago, they would have been like nerds and we're
Yeah.
in outfits and costumes, Halloween costumes, is what they would call it, right?
Yeah, the Halloween
It's
costume.
not
And then-
Halloween anymore.
And then now it's your character sucks. It's like now everyone knows about anime, so
Yeah.
now
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't really bash on me because you probably watch anime too.
Yeah.
I feel like I was more okay being bashed on getting called Halloween costume than my character sucks.
Yeah,
Because
right.
now I feel like now I'm taking it more personally. You know, it's like.
You're like,
that
I actually
character
love that
was
character.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
Now
that character.
it hurts more. Yeah. Oh no. Ugh. Be nice, people, please.
Be nice.
Yes.
Be nice.
We're all just humans trying to
I
enjoy
know.
anime.
yeah.
It's just about having fun at the end of the day.
Exactly. Like,
Like-
we're just having fun. Like no need to bother anybody.
Yeah, and like if they try to, people dress up for Halloween. The only difference is the characters.
Right,
And like
exactly.
the only difference in cosplay is like cosplay you're dressing up like every day of the year. You know, just for lack of a better way to explain it. And, like, it's fun.
Would you say that is it important to get into the role of a character when you're cosplaying?
I don't think always.
Not always.
Yeah, because
I like
it's-
to do it.
I like to do it too. Like when we'll tell sometimes depending on how we're dressed up, we'll start acting like them a little
we'll start
bit.
acting like the characters.
And so
stuff.
sometimes we'll check each other like, hey, stop acting like them. Stop acting like them. Especially if it's somebody like when he was Gojo, the amount of power that he had.
I had power. I was literally just like.
He was just doing things to like be a menace, and like he was just taking control the entire day.
Certain characters you feel fun being in.
Yeah.
Like I felt fun being in Zenitsu as well.
Yeah.
And just they were like Nezuko, Shinobu and stuff. I think we also had
It was very fun.
Inosuke that was pretty funny. But Gojo I had a lot of power in as well. And
Yeah.
when I do the Resident Evil stuff as well.
You start becoming them a little bit. It's obviously it's not like necessary when you're like cosplaying, but like it is fun though when you're with your friends and like you start acting like them a little bit. You're like,
Yeah.
Or
you're
you
like,
ever had like interactions with other cosplayers and be like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like, yeah, and then they start acting like a character a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, I had. You guys watch Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah. Well, first season. I didn't pass.
Damn. It's this one crazy character. Okay, no, I got a better one. Dio from JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Okay.
part? 3 or okay.
3. Part 3 JoJo. Part 3 Dio. And I just went to the cosplayer, and I was like, oh my god, I'll take a photo. And then immediately, like, they spud out every single line in Japanese.
Oh wow.
Oh, and like they did like everything like towards me, and they were like doing like the walk and everything, and
Nice.
it was just like I couldn't talk to them. They just said all the lines in Japanese. Like I mean, like they were really
they got
into
really
the
into
character.
it.
Yeah. There was also an old man Joseph one time from part 3.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like doing all the oh my god, yeah, holy shit, yeah. Oh, I think it's pretty cool. I remember when I was in my Bloodborne, I was just quiet for most of the day actually, because
Your
you're in the game. You don't speak or anything. You're just like a hunter killing all these like fucking crazy monsters and stuff. So then people come to you like, you're not saying anything. And I get it now because like I used to go up to like when people did Dark Soul cosplays like early on, and I would be like, oh, let's do this, and they'd just be quiet. I was like, now I get it.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting there quiet when you're playing the game. You're not, the characters aren't speaking or anything. So
You could give them a personality if you want to.
if you want, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the whole point about cosplaying. You just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
honestly.
It's like Legend of Zelda, because like I remember I would walk up to like Link cosplayers and kind of take a picture. They're and they would just like they would just speak in grunts. Or like when I was Rengoku, I would always get people like calling me a donut the entire day, or people.
That's
Spoilers.
Yeah. Wait,
It
spoilers.
came out a year ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Came out a year ago. But people just like coming up as like the demons and like acting it out, and it was kind of funny.
Did you get any Kaza?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would get lots of akazas
They
like.
would just like do the pose.
Yeah, they would do the pose, or some of them would like punch me, and then I'm like, wow, that's kind of nice. And I actually did cosplay. Spoiler alert! I cosplayed Dead Rengoku, so I did have like the fist through me, and it's on my Instagram. So I had it 3D printed and everything, and I made it look like there was a hole in me, and like it was going right through the back. And it was that everybody was like, why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, like, why would you do that?
I was actually watching a video last night of this cosplayer. All she did was to cosplay as like as a dead person. She wrote every single thing, like she designed a black hole on herself.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like,
she did like the painting on her body.
Yeah, the painting of the black hole and everything, like to make sure that everything went through. And she did like on the backside as well. It's like you have had enough time to draw yourself.
With that angle down.
Right.
That's
Some
pretty
optical
crazy.
illusion.
Oh, back then I've seen people like there was a cosplayer years ago when I was a kid. They put a camera like in the back of them, so it would literally like it was like a little screen.
Oh, like a screen.
Yeah, so
I
it
remember
literally
that.
when you were walking around, it would like literally if they were see through because you would be seeing what was behind them.
The camera was set behind them, so
Yeah.
you see through them.
It was-
Camera.
They had like a tutorial and everything on how to do it because it blew up in the cosplay community. But I'm saying like over 10 years ago, and then like people would stand behind them and take a picture through her because she just had a screen and then the camera on the other side. So it was pretty cool.
Did it look just like a screen or it looked like
No.
a
She
balloon?
had it was like let's say if this shirt had like a hole in it, like so she made it look like a wound. She was cosplaying a character that had gotten punched, like through the gut, and so she had like she cut the fabric and she had like a circular like let's say like an
You would
iPad
cover
or
the
something.
screen, like the edges of it with the
Yeah,
shirt.
with the
and
shirt.
Cut a hole
That's
in
like
it.
a lot of strategy to do that.
Yeah.
She had like
I
a
can't do
whole
that, I sweat
tutorial,
too
and she had like wrapped it around herself with like all the wires, and you wouldn't see it. So it literally looked like if she was like completely.
After this, you guys
See
gotta
through,
show
yeah.
me that. That sounds
It was
so
very
insane.
cool.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It
It was
was
on
when I first
DeviantArt.
started.
DeviantArt
Yeah.
is when they posted it.
I think there's I'm 23, so I'm like relative. You said you're 24.
Yeah.
24.
24 as well. Okay, so
I'm 29.
So-
29.
Yeah.
So old.
I'll get
no,
there.
that's we're all relative.
It's-
all
We're in our
relative.
20s.
Yeah, on our 20s.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to get old. I always tell people that. I'm like, it's not bad to be old. It means that you live that long. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
The last time I was in a costume was in drama class back in 2000, like, what, 9? Like, around there.
Gotta get into
Jeez.
cosplay again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cosplay again.
we'll think of some. We'll come up with some cosplays.
If you get older, you just can do older characters.
Yes.
Like I'll do Joel when I'm like 30
Right.
or something. You
Or
know?
have you guys seen Howl's Moving Castle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I always tell them like when I'm like 80, I'm gonna cosplay Sophie and just
Like old lady
be like old lady Sophie.
Yeah.
I have a little Cosplayer tattoo.
You do?
Go for it.
Yeah.
How, you gotta show it to me later.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you
Yeah,
guys.
I think my next tattoo is this.
What are you gonna get now? What are you gonna get? What's your next plan?
I have four tattoos right now. 2 stars on my back. This.
Is it a JoJo star?
No, it's like a Naruto star.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna get Shenron
Mhm.
from Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z
Z.
on my
That's
tab
sick.
right here
Very cool.
with the 7 Dragon Balls swirling around.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying,
get Kakashi on my arm. So it's like,
Him doing Chidori or something.
no, him with Kakashi and all mask.
Oh, that would be sick.
That's nice.
I
But
love
I'm gonna,
all
but
the
inside the mask, I'm gonna have the Resident eyes.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh, you changed it from the Susuno?
yeah.
Oh, he told me originally he was into the Susuno with Kakashi.
Okay.
Kakashi
Yeah.
Susuno. Damn.
So I'm gonna do that tattoo artist that you told me about.
Oh, DK.
Yeah, DK.
Shout out DK. Also shout out Kayla and Glitter Poops. Those are the
I got my tattoo from Glitter Poops.
Glitter
Yeah.
Poops is awesome. Yeah.
Because they had the whole setup at Mizucon. So they were doing like all the flashy to like anime stuff. And so, of course, I saw Demon Slayer. I had to get my first tattoo was at Mizucon because they had the Demon Slayer stuff. It was the Glitter Poop Studios.
I want to get tattoos from all 3 of them. I've just
They're-
I've met DK and Kayla, and then Glitter Poops. Like Alan's been in contact with, so we're all just trying to. I think we want to do a video where like we all get like anime tattoos.
That would
from
be
them all.
so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I would
yeah.
love that.
Just record it all.
Yeah. I would love to see that. I think it's fun when like even friends get like anime tattoos. Like a few of my friends, they got like Gon and Killua, and they got like the little thing of them like this, and they got matching ones.
Oh, that's my.
Oh, it is.
Oh
How
no,
cute.
it's not the thing, but yeah, I have the 100.
Yeah,
100,
100,
yeah.
100.
Are you guys ready for season 2? Hunter x Hunter?
I haven't even watched it yet.
I'm still in.
I need
I think they
to.
just passed the 100 exam where I'm at right now. So.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
early.
it's
Oh,
kinda
don't
early.
worry. There's no. That is this. There's no
I mean,
spoilers
don't
on
worry
this
about it.
one.
I've been
Don't
talked
worry.
about
Yeah,
spoilers
yeah.
all the time. It's fine.
I need to watch it because I've heard very good things.
character this time for season 2.
Is it
Oh.
Killua?
It's cute. No, it's Kurapika.
Corrupt.
Oh right, yeah, because they
I was
explained the ring.
I was talking to you about that in the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, it's Kurapika because they're dealing. The spiders aren't dead, so.
Yeah, spoiler.
Would you guys ever go to San Diego Comic Con?
Oh yes. Well, our good.
It's more like an expo. To
Yeah, it's
me.
more an
like-
expo.
yeah,
I mean,
it's
we would
a
go
lot
just
more
to like
professional.
experience it, because we have a friend in our group that her like when she was younger she would go all the time,
See,
all the time.
that's a really good question because as con goers, because you did say earlier that you would want to see another con out of state, but is it like, what are your expectations? Because then are your expectations higher than the like normal person's? I would say, because like, just taking someone from out of nowhere of whatever state in the middle, like you're going to San Diego Comic Con, they don't have zero expectations, so everything that they see is going to be great. But like, as a veteran in the cons, if you were to go to San Diego, like how would that, like what expectations would you have for San Diego?
It's a lot more professional. Like as I said it before, it's more like an expo where they kind of show
Yeah.
off a lot of things. While SuperCon or Otaku Fest are kind of homey if you think about it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
cosplayers there, you're having fun, but it's more serious over there at San Diego Comic Con. So it's a lot more professional. I would like to go just to see the new
I'd like
stuff,
to.
There was this
but not all the time, honestly.
Yeah.
Japanese festival in San Francisco at one point.
No, it's oh, you mean the con or the festival?
The
'Cause-
festival. It
Oh,
was
okay.
a festival. It was in, I think it was in Japantown. In LA or San Francisco, I don't remember what part. But I don't know why they canceled it. They used to have a karaoke contest. It was called they had a thing called for J Idol.
Oh,
Oh,
that
it's
sounds-
cute.
Yeah, that sounds
That
pretty
sounds
cool,
fun.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. They had a whole bunch of we had sake, ramen, they have a whole bunch of Japanese stuff on that site.
What was Anime Expo just went on in California, Los Angeles.
I want to go there.
That
like,
was huge, yeah.
Because I like things that are more based in cosplay. I know that some people, because not every con is a cosplay con. And people will cosplay at a con, but like sometimes cons, like you said, something just expos. Like you just go there to buy stuff or to meet celebrities or like movie stars.
Like showcases.
Or like showcases. Because I like if I were to go to San Diego Comic Con, they have a lot of booths for like webtoon or like other things that I like. Or they'll have like SCDC exclusive like figures. And so I would go there just for that. I would cosplay there, but like
I would say you guys should go check out MomoCon.
our photographer just came from there,
he came from
and he
there.
said it was really nice. He had a great
They also
time.
recommended Dragon Con.
Yeah, Dragon Con we've heard is really good too.
I've always wanted to go to Dragon Con. I heard Dragon Con, they allow you to carry your sharpened swords everywhere.
It's a
which
big
is
party con too.
Yeah,
It's like
big.
what, 5 hotels?
Yeah.
5 hotels?
It's
Oh
like
my god.
5 hotels.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
well, I think Dragon Con is the same place where MomoCon is. And
Okay,
if it is, then that's the CNN Towers. It's like, you're like in the middle of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like the CNN Tower, which is like the CNN studios, but it's a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like where they have their studio, there's a hotel, and then there's like a little food plaza stuff, and then there's like another hotel there, a hotel there, a hotel there, and then there's a hotel that's part of where the con is.
Yeah.
And what's pretty cool is when you are on street level, when you walk out from whatever hotel you're staying at, because I was in the CNN Tower, and when you walk out on street level, when you enter the con, it's actually the second level. There's a basement, that's the ground floor, and then there's the top floor. So you have like events, then you have like the first alley, and then you have like the second alley, and at the basement there's literally like a giant freaking room that they hold for the rave. But I mean, like, it looks like an actual like club with like lights and
That's really cool.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I heard it was like a party con, like
Yeah.
Dragon Con.
Yeah. It's I think if you want to go, I would say just go to like MomoCon or Dragon Con. Pretty sick things.
Katsu, I also hear is really good. I want to go to KatsuCon.
KatsuCon, yeah. I
The
heard of that
famed
one.
gazebo everybody talks about. I would love to get pictures there.
What's the water con?
Oh, Colossal Con.
Colossal.
Where's that
Colossal Con.
one?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I just
but it's like
it's a water park,
like
like
con.
so the hotel is like connected to like a water, like I guess like a water resort type of thing. So
Yeah,
people do
indoor
like
and outdoors.
they do their cosplays, but like if they were like beach outfits. So it's pretty cool.
okay, so it's the beach episode for cosplayers.
Right, yeah.
Okay,
the beach,
okay.
every anime always has the beach episode.
That's perfect.
And they're even, I mean, I've seen like the CMVs because we love to watch the CMVs.
Yeah.
And they'll do, like, it's even next to like a butterfly place or like a place with
little
animals.
garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So people will like go in their cosplays and like take videos with like the butterflies and the tigers and all that other stuff
If you do the Shinobu cosplay
at the butterfly thing.
at Butterfly World right here,
Oh, that's right.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
but
I
it
didn't
would
think
be
of that.
perfect. Yeah, there's a bunch of like purple, blue, pretty butterflies like that. But I think
Love to do
yeah.
that.
I should know a project you should do like this.
Yeah.
Right? What if they just all come to me? That would be so nice. We should do that.
It's like they'll think that the big butterfly
Is it-
clips
yeah,
you.
it's a butterfly.
You're not supposed to do this, but if you get like a pheromone spray and you spray it all over the cosplay, then the butterflies will come all over.
So we have the secret now.
Where do you get that?
Yeah, where do you get that?
Online Amazon.
Look at that.
We'll look it up later. We need the butterfly somehow.
I actually hope that like somehow that didn't get picked up by the mic, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
We'll just start communicating with our just blinks alone.
Morse code.
Yeah, Morse code.
I don't know. Morse code.
Oh, come on, as a Resident Evil character. You
Yeah, you
should,
should,
know, right?
you should know.
Somewhere.
You should know all those
I'm as
puzzles
dumb
you
as
have to
Leon
do.
in the second
Oh
game,
my
so
God.
yeah.
What are you guys more into? Games, movies, or anime? What would you say? What's your
You're
forte?
probably more anime.
I'm more into anime and games, like Zelda specifically is like my favorite. Like there's so many Zelda cosplays I want to do that I haven't done yet, but I guess more anime.
I would
So,
say
more
video
anime.
game, movies, then anime. So watch the basics anime, and then everything else is like I play a lot more video games than
Play a lot more
anime.
games, so for
He
you,
plays a
it's
lot of
like
games.
Yeah, like Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the main stream animes.
But there's like some video games that we want to do like a Dragon Quest group because Dragon Quest is like amazing. We want to do that. We want to do, obviously, we want to do a Zelda group one day, perhaps. What other games?
My favorite Zelda game is Twilight.
That was mine too. Midna,
I've only
she's
played
she's
Skyward
she's
Sword.
one of my a cosplay that I have to do. I want to build her
Yeah.
whole
I
thing.
still have my GameCube at the house.
Really? Back then, I don't know why I was a fool and I sold it to GameStop for like a pack of gum.
You know how much it's worth now?
I know, right?
Yeah, right.
I think mine would be Ocarina of Time, and I just saw the Switch just put it on.
They did. did?
Part of their if you pay more now yearly, you get the Sega Genesis and the Nintendo 64 games.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I paid for the only SNES. And
Yeah, I
Super
mean
NES.
like 20. Yeah, I only paid
That's
for the
what I
20.
paid, yeah.
I'm waiting for the libraries to get like super huge. Then I would be
Larger.
like, all right, now I'll pay.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
50
there's only
a
like
year.
a little bit of games. I'll play.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll
Yeah.
be patient. Wait, but I saw that they put Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on there, and I was like, sick. I did not know Nintendo 64 games were made up until 2001. For whatever reason, I thought that they
Stopped in the 90s.
stopped in the 90s, and I.
Imagine just playing Pokemon Coliseum on Nintendo.
Yeah.
I used to love playing that game. Oh my god, it was
I
amazing.
think they remade it then
Yeah.
for the GameCube or the Wii.
They did one for the Wii because I had it, and it was just so fun because you would see your Pokemon like we would always bring like Dialga and Palkia, and then like you
Yeah,
would
you
see
could bring
them
it from your DS.
huge. Yeah, you would transfer them in huge on the screen, and then you would have like the little Pokemon like this next to it because it was like to scale. That's what I liked about it. And so the Coliseum would have this big Pokemon and a tiny one. I miss it.
I feel like this has been the look back in time. That's fine. We're still going, right? We're still good. Yeah, we're still going. I feel like this has been a whole like a retrospective episode of like
Right.
of time and everything. I mean, like, cause now if you look at Pokemon, I mean, like, it's way too big. And, like nowadays,
It's crazy
it's
now.
way.
It's gone crazy.
Right
Yeah.
now, the highest card value right now is $5.3 million.
Did you see that guy that sold the Charizard collection for like 1 point something million? It was an episode of Pawn Stars, right? And then he was gonna sell his Pokemon card. He has like the Charizards, and there's like, I'm just making up the number because I can't remember. Only like 5 exist in the world in that perfect condition, and he had them in his collection. And so the guy was gonna give him like 500,000, and somebody told him don't wait, and he sold it for like millions of dollars.
Holy
The
shit.
If you Google it, it's pretty cool because like
I can't do that. I can't play
It's-
Pokemon all that time.
I have
It was
the,
very cool.
I have the Dragon Ball game that came out recently, 2 years ago, and I have like 7,000 cards, and I've put so much money into it. Yeah, and I'm just letting that sit for right now. I'm not buying anymore because I already have too much. But I had to realize that there was like a hype phase, and then there's like, do you really love it? Then continue
Yeah.
collecting it, type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
my friends started collecting now, like Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon. Like that was like
Digimon's coming back.
they play like Digimon competitively now.
Yeah,
And I was-
Digimon's competitive is going. It's getting the same like. It's shooting up like Dragon Ball did. Because Dragon Ball was like 150,000 tournaments in like the first year. Yeah,
that's a lot.
yeah.
And you know, the good thing about Yu-Gi-Oh that it's right now is actually coming back, and now you can play an AR. You can play
No
augmented
way.
reality. That's how tournaments are in Japan.
That would be pretty cool to see that actually.
Place the card down, augmented reality.
Oh, the monster
Blue
comes
Eyes
up
Dragon
and then it
comes
does
out
the
of nowhere.
attacks. Yeah.
Like, is it kind of like VR chat graphics? Like that would be
Maybe
pretty
maybe
fun.
the 3DS.
Like,
You know,
yeah,
like the
I could
3DS
just
had the
change my
AR.
character. Yeah.
3DS is not doing online shelter.
Oh yeah.
No.
Little spoiler. I was gonna do a news video, but the 3DS and the Wii U shops are closing next year in March. So if you have any games you want to buy them now. Yeah.
I still have the Wii U. I love that thing. It's like playing Breath of the Wild on that was like one of my favorite things because it was like holding the tablet was like holding the Sheikah Slate.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny to see Nintendo progress. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they went from the N64 and then they jumped to the GameCube, and then they were like, oh, now we can have this. Now we'll make the Wii. Made the Wii U, and then they took the thing, and then they were like, Switch.
Yeah,
they took they
Switch.
took the thing from the Wii U, and they were like, this is the Switch now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love the Switch too. Like the fact that you can just disconnect it and like do all that stuff. Like
Yeah, that's super sick.
when I was in college, people would just bring all their stuff and like just play with it, and it was so fun.
They would hook it up to the guy's bathroom and then just
Really?
play turn. Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
remember that.
I'd say
Play
that one of
tournaments.
the hardest games to play on the Wii was Everyone's Called Wii.
On the
Oh, it's
Wii?
video.
Oh,
Try to
it
aim
sounds
them.
hard.
Yeah. What about if you had the attachment that made it look like
Oh,
a
there was all those crazy plastic attachments
Yes.
you could
For
get.
Mario Kart, there was like the wheel.
Wii.
For Legend, it was like for Skyward Sword because that's when they put like the motion capture thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
the sword.
Yeah,
right?
you would get like there was one that you could buy like the sword, and so you
And
would
then-
like swing it.
And then they had the Wii Plus Motion Plus thing you could attach to the back of the Wii remote
Yeah.
To catch the
to catch you even better or whatever.
Movements,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they just sold another remote that was even better than
Yeah, that-
Like, you
I
didn't
already
have to
had
click
that.
anything. Yeah, it already had it.
well, the limited edition version of Skyward Sword came with that remote that already had it inside. That's the one that I have still, and I keep it in a box. And I'm like, the red, like I can't touch it.
Yeah, it's like your the shrine. Yeah.
I can't touch it.
Oh man. Yeah, it's so. I think like this year has been the year that, like, I realize all of this stuff, and like all the new and old stuff has different people. You didn't realize all the other stuff up here.
Like, wait, there's more.
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
it.
there's Kenshin.
Yeah,
Kenshin right there.
You got some
Shishiro.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
You got Chie from.
Look at Gojo. It's right there. And Itadori. You got
Tanjiro.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got Nezuko. You got everybody. Oh, Sailor Moon, looking beautiful.
Yeah,
as
Sailor
always.
Moon over there. Got some
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
You got Luffy right there.
Miku. I love her, my queen.
Slime. Slime's good. Got some Fate up there.
A little bit of everything for
Yeah.
everybody.
You guys usually change them out every podcast.
No.
Oh, you just
It's
They're
keep
just
stuck
it's just
here,
standard,
yeah.
Standard.
They're stuck here for life.
Because they're out of the system.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
So,
we-
you don't have to
yeah.
be store using it. You just.
Yeah. Because we wanted to be like have like a set amount of figures that were just like we don't have to worry about not selling it.
Yeah.
So I just took the most of like what we had. Yeah. It's
I'm
pretty
gonna
cool
just gonna
stuff.
put these up. But it's a good selection. I like them.
Yeah. It's also a good idea
Very
if you
nice.
have other cosplayers. You know, get
Yeah.
plushies of them.
Yeah.
That's why I had we stopped in the store and we got the
Yeah.
Tanjiro Novara. Yeah.
So we twinsies. Even though I kind of switched to Gojo now. I was like, he needs some loving,
Right.
right? I just think him with lots of love.
Well, we can go back to shopping here. We're gonna end the podcast. We are over an hour. We enjoyed talking to you guys.
Thank you so much for
It's very
having us.
fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yes.
I feel like I've known you guys for like years already.
Having an hour conversation, I know you for like
I know, yeah. I feel like we've bonded.
Yeah.
Like
It
now,
is a bonding experience.
now
yeah.
we gotta exchange like contact info.
Everything, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll hang out for a little bit longer. Thank you everybody for watching. This was Enrique and Tiffany. Coffee Shop Charisma and Cosmic Kiki are their Instagrams. We'll put them here on the video. Also, make sure to check out at the end of August, we're gonna have Jeremy Lee, the voice actor of Lucy, Asuna, and Sailor Venus,
And
as well
Serrano from Boruto.
and Sarada from Boruto, and Female V if you play Cyberpunk 2077. So if you play as the female character, she did all the lines for you. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and leave a comment down below. Share this with everyone you know, and have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Peace.